guys? I got my NES Classic Edition hack now. So this is my Nintendo NES Classic Edition. Now this is the one that I just bought a few days ago. The ones that I review is with my nephew. So this one I just recently bought. I didn't buy it from the store though. I bought it from a buddy who happens to have two of them. So he decided to sell me one for at least 30 bucks. So it's pretty okay. He knew that I actually got the one before, so I decided to give that one away to my nephew for his Christmas. So that one is long gone, but this other one now, yeah, this is the other one, the newer one. So let's see. So I bought this particularly for the hack, so didn't really try most of the other games. But let's see how the hack works, and I'll show you all the games that are in there. So let's turn the power on and let's see what the menu looks like. So there it is. As you can see, these are all my games in here. Let's start from the very beginning. We have Balloon Fight, Batman Returns, Battletoads, Battletoads Double Dragon, Blades of Steel, Blaster Master, Bomberman 2, Bubble Bobble. This is 1942, but I call it Capcom Pacific Theater because we can't use numbers in here. So yeah, in 1943, which I call it Capcom Pacific Theater 2, The Battle of Midway. Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Ranger. I did not put the second one in here because I don't like the second one that much, but this first one is great. We got Chujin Sentai Jetman, which also works. We'll test those later. Cobra Triangle, Conquest of the Crystal Palace, one of my all-time favorite as a kid. The original Contra, Crystalies, another one of my favorite RPG at the time. Darkwing Duck, Defender 2, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., Double Dragon 2 The Revenge, which is already in there. Dr. Mario, Dragon Warrior 2, Dragon Warrior 3, Dragon Warrior 4, DuckTales 2, the Excite Bike, Fasanadu, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3. Now these are the translated version, so I happen to just put them there because they haven't played Final Fantasy 2 on the original yet, but I really love 3, so I had to put both of them. Galaga, Gargoyle's Quest 2, Gauntlet 2, Ghosts and Goblins, Gradius, Ice Climber, Ikari Warriors 2. I love part 2 more than part 1, and I don't like part 3 though, because part 3 kind of sucks. So and here we got the fabulous Iron Sword Wizards and Warriors 2. You can see the nice picture of Fabio right there. Yeah, and this is one of my all-time favorite back in the days too. You got Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. You got Joe and Mac, Journey to Silius, Joust, Kid Icarus, Kid Niki, Radical Ninja, Kirby's Adventure, Life Force, Little Samson, Mario Bros, Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, Mega Man 4, Mega Man 5, and Mega Man 6. We got Metroid, we got Mighty Final Fight, Miss Pac-Man, Narc, Ninja Gaiden, Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos, Ninja Gaiden 3, The Ancient Ship of Doom, Pac-Man, Punch-Out! Future Mr. Dream, Rampage, Ring King, River City Ransom, Rygar, Shadow of the Ninja, Solar Jetman, The Hunt for the Golden Warp Ship. I played this on the rare replay version on the Xbox One. It's really an enjoyable game, so I decided to put this in here. Solomon's Key, Spy vs. Spy, Star Tropics, Street Fighter 2010, the final fight. Now I call it 2K10 because you can't put 2010 in there. So Super C, Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3. You got Super Turrican, Tecmo Bowl, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tetris, The Legend of Zelda, Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project, Wrath of the Black Manta, the other game that I have. This is my other favorite fighting game, Yar Kung Fu. We got Yoshi's Cookie, we got Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and Zelda's Revenge, Star Tropics 2. So these are all the games I have. Let's try all the ones that I put in here and see how good they play. So we're gonna play each of them for a while. See how they goes. Plays a lot like the Super Nintendo version. I can't skip it. So yeah, it plays really well. Doesn't have any 2 players, but anyways, it's Batman, so it's good. There's a lot of Batman games for the NES, but Batman Return is always gonna be my favorite. I love this more than the original. There he goes. So let's try another game. So let's go to Battletoads Double Dragon. Now we're not going to try all of them, just a few of them, just to show you how the hack of these game works. Alright, so we can choose either any of the 3 Battletoads or Billy and Jimmy. So I'm pretty much just gonna choose Billy and see how this goes. It's nice to see the Double Dragon fighting and teaming up with the Battletoads in here. In this game, they got some really awesome moves that they don't have in their actual game. You can see that nice elbow drop in there. Yeah, that's some really good Battletoad moves in there. I don't get why they couldn't add it to their actual game though, because these are some really good moves. Billy and Jimmy actually do a lot more harm in this game than in their actual game. I mean, they're more badass in this game than in their actual game. Most people hate the fact that in this game you can hit your own you can hit your own partner too, but there's another mode where it prevents that. Fortunately, I play the mode where you can hit each other more than the ones that you can't, because it's actually much harder on the ones that you can't hit each other, because in that one, when you play the modes that you can't hit each other, that means that the bad guy cannot also hit each other also. So if you play the mode that you can hit each other, the bad guy themselves can also hit each other. And that makes the game either a little bit harder or a little bit easier. It's really kind of awesome to see the enemy hitting each other. I mean, you thought that they're friends, but when you play it, you see like one guy doing a headbutt to another guy. It's like, oh, that's your own partner. But when you're playing one-player mode like this, the good part is that the enemy do hit each other. And let's see if that happens. Let's see. Come on, guys. Yeah, there. See, that guy hit his own guy. So this mode is actually, yeah, it's actually like the other mode. I really prefer the mode where you hit each other more. You just had to play a Streets of Rage style and try to avoid each other. But yeah, that's Battletoad Double Dragon right there. Got Blaze of Steel right here too, and that one also works. Blaster Master also works. Bomberman 2 also works. Let's try one of the Capcom Pacific Theater. Let's try 1943. Now I also have this, or this game is also on the Retrobit generations. So this is pretty much the exact same game. Alright, let's start the game. As you can see, it looks pretty much similar. And it runs much better than what it was on the Retrobit generations. So Pacific Theater. So we got some power up right there. You gotta be careful because there might be some enemies in the clouds. Gotta shoot this guy. Yeah, they're fighting over the Pacific Ocean here. Fighting a lot of German battleship, or warship, or airship, whatever these call. Gotta kill this battleship. There he goes. There he goes. So let's try another game. Alright, so Dracula's Curse also works. Chip and Dale also works. This is the Famicom game that I have, the Chojin Sentai Jetman. It too also works as well. It would be nice if this was on the Famicom Mini. So here's one of the Rangers. Yeah, this is still a very fun game. Oh man, I hate these bugs. Oh man, too many enemy. Yeah. Anyways, that's Chujin Sentai Jetman there. Cobra Triangle is also good. We got Conquest of the Crystal Palace. The original Contra, also good too. And Crystalies. One of my favorite RPG back in the days. October 1st, the end of day. I remember I didn't really get that far into this game. It was like a long time. The farthest I could get is pretty much just the first dungeon. So, yeah, this game has some really nice cutscene back in the days. Yeah, there's a guy coming out of the cave. Yeah, that guy act like he never saw a guy before. This is the village of Leaf. There are great dangers outside town. Be careful. So let's see if we can use our sword outside. This game reminds me more of Phantasy Star. We don't have a sword, so we can't attack. Let's go inside and buy some weapons. Oh man, where is the weapon shop? You see, you got an inn right there. You gotta talk to these guys. Did you visit the Elder house yet? Where's the Elder's house? Maybe this one? You now have a sword, yes. Let's go and attack. I'm sorry I ran from you when we first met. Zebu said he is having a hard time with the windmill guard. He is always sleeping. And that guy told me how he's a coward, so... Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta equip it first. So how do you equip this? Oh, there it goes. There he goes. Now we can use the sword. Of course, he can't swing it like Link does. It's kind of slow. Come on, swing it like you mean it. That's the thing about most of the games that with heroes like these, they can't swing sword like they used to. And look at that. I was about to put Deadly Tower in this game, in this system too. just for the laugh of it, because that game was very laughable. It's hard and it's stupid, but it's laughable. The way you throw swords out of your majigga like that. Also, you can charge for a projectile attack too, kind of like in Zelda. And these are some of the dungeons in the game as well. They don't have way too many enemies like Zelda does, but I mean, it's not really all that bad. Oh yeah, we need to do something to get in there, which we're gonna do sometime in the future. Let's try another game. So, we got Darkwing Duck and Defender 2. Let's check out Defender 2. I played this back in the arcade at the time too. So let's see how it plays. So basically, you're just flying around killing aliens. And there's this time warp here, which will warp you to the other side of the screen. Yeah, it's still a very fun game. You gotta rescue one of these people, I think. How do you rescue them? Come on. Do you need some rest? I guess they don't want to be rescued. Anyways, yeah, that's a really fun game. Alright, so let's see which other games we have. We got Double Dragon. We got all of these Dragon Warriors games, which are good. My favorite is Dragon Warrior 3, but there's also the other 3 as well. DuckTales 1 and 2. Fasanadu, another one of my all-time favorite back in the days. It's really hard to play this right now, but I'll try to manage it later on. I also got Final Fantasy 2 and 3, which are translated version of the original games. So let's try 3. So here's what 3 looks like. So if you want to name them, you can pretty much just give them any name you want. And here's how they worked. So we always gonna start up on this dungeon here. As you can see, it's translated. You can play any translation ROM game in here as you want, so that'll work too. So yeah, it's really great that you can actually put your own ROMs in here and play them like you can back in the days. So yeah, this is Final Fantasy 3, the original one. This one is not related to Final Fantasy 6 in any ways. We'll try to get far into this later on. Also, because I put a lot of games in here, I can't have too many save states or too many suspense state here. So I can keep a few, but yeah, I can keep a few, but I can't keep more than 2 now, because if I do that, I'll get that C8 errors. So I really don't want to do that. Let's see, how am I going to get rid of that lock? So, here we are. Let's delete this one. Okay, we gotta unlock it first, and then delete it. So, let's try another game. We got Gauntlet 2 and Gargoyles 2. This one is related to Demon's Crest. So, since I love Demon's Crest in the Super Nintendo, I also love this one. We got Ikari Warriors, Victory Road. And we got Iron Sword. Iron Sword is really great. Let's try that. So, there it goes. That's Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. Nice little startup screen there. And enter anything we want. And here is Iron Sword. Part 2 here is the best one that I've played. I also tried part 1 and 3, but I have to say that this one is the better of all 3 of them. Anything that touches you also dies, which is good. That's one of the more hilarious games out there. You're one of this little armored guy and trying to collect keys and coins and treasures. And then you gotta traverse mountains like these, trying to get this egg. There's also a lot of secret rooms in this game too. Also like the way he attacks. It's really hilarious. He can attack like this, or like that, or like that by poking. Has some really small swords though. Wish he had a better weapon. Like I mentioned in my like I mentioned in my other on the other games, not that many. A lot of game doesn't have that many great heroes where they can swing swords. They have their own ways of swinging things. So if you jump around like that a lot, you'll find secret rooms like these. And they'll give you a lot of points with all those treasures in there. And we found a weapon. I think our weapon got bigger now. I don't know, it might be. I don't think it's that much of a difference compared to the one we had before. And you still get hit by enemies if you try to attack them though. So most of the time I just hit them with my armor. So going up here gets you to the other part of the mountains. So here we are. So, oh my gosh, I always miss that treasure. I'm not gonna get up there, but yeah, that is Iron Sword right there. A pretty good game. We also got Jackie Chan of Action Kung Fu and Joe and Mac. We got Journey to Silius. Action Kung Fu is a good game. I wish I still got this game. But seems like, yeah, somebody took it and never returned, so At least I found on this one, so it's really good. A nice little action adventure game. So we gotta go and rescue one of the kid. Or one of his girlfriend, I think. So you're just walking around beating all these guys and birds and all that stuff. Yeah, there's also a port of this game for the TurboGrafx-16 as well. Either way, both are very good games, so as long as you have this one, you're good to go. The control works really great here too. There's no lag or anything. So 3 hits kills the tiger. Oh man, I missed that. So yeah, that's Jackie Chan action kung fu here. So let's try like 2 more games and then I can end this video on a high note. We got Little Samson, we got Life Force, we got the Mega Man, we got Mighty Final Fight. Now Mighty Final Fight is a really great game too. Some people regard it as one of the better games than the Super Nintendo version. Of course you only have 1 player in this one too. But instead of 2 characters, you have 3 now. So you got Cody, Guy, and Hager. Yeah, this game is really hard to find. I don't get why they couldn't include 2-player in here. I mean, there's only 3 sprites in there at a time, so they can at least add 1 more character, 1 more player to the fun. Yeah, this game is a lot easier than the Super Nintendo version though, simply because there's not that many enemy on screen. But it does have some really nice feature and gameplay. Come on. Oh my gosh. Man, I wish I can block like that guy. Come on, guy. Kill him. Yep, so that's Mighty Final Fight right here. So let's try one last game, and I'll see you next time on my new videos. So here's Narc, all the Ninja Gaiden, Patman, Rain King, River City Ransom, Rygar, Shadow of the Ninja, Solar Jetman, Super Turrican. So yeah, a lot of great games. So let's try Ye Are Kung Fu, one of the other Famicom game I have. This game was never released here in the US, so yeah, one of the few better fighting games on the NES. So Lee versus Wei. At least it plays better than Karate Champ. I was about to put Karate Champ in here too, but I found out that ER Kung Fu is way better. There he goes. Lee wins. Let's see what the other guy looks like. So we're fighting Tao. Oh man, he can shoot projectiles. Yeah, Street Fighter style, huh? Oh my gosh. If only I have projectile. Come on. Come on, stop cheating, Tao. Fight fair. There he goes. So yeah, that's ER Kung Fu, one of the better fighting games in there. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show you guys for today. So if you have your NES Classic Editions and you want to add more games to it, you could surely do that. So I hope you guys have a nice happy new year on this first month of January here, and I'll see you guys next time. So you guys have a great day.